Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. We got a good one for you today. We got Brooklyn Vail going up against the Z-Man Zaddeus, two of my favorite people. I don't want to say two of my favorite people to come and play. Brooklyn always bringing a humor that I can't recapture at all. He's always singing. Last time he sang a song about how much Jim sucked, and that was interesting. And then we got Zaddeus, who does it for us, the people, every time, and I can't help but just feel joy that I am a part of this evening. So yeah, screw you, Nick. You don't get to have fun with me, Brooklyn, and Zaddeus tonight. So actually don't. No, he writes the questions. I shouldn't yell at him. I'm sorry, Nick. Let's go talk to the guys right now in the promos.
Z-Man, you're fire, my one desire to be in Fandom for NC. My mom, tell me why you chose the strengths of why. Tell me why you hate it's gonna be me. Tell me why you never got to trounce me. 'Cause I'm winning that way.
Hi, everybody. It's me, the Z-Man Zaddeus Smith, the Z-A-D-D, and I gotta say, today's been one of those days that has been a little bit tiresome, a little bit low energy kind of day. Didn't get the best of sleep last night, but I knew when I would come into this match that I would start feeling the energy, and after that beautiful serenade, I felt that. That touched my heart, Brooklyn. That touched my heart right here, and that filled me up with the energy I need to make sure that this is going to be a great night for both myself and for Mr. Brooklyn Vail. Now, we've had some matches in the past in different arenas before. He's done one some, I've won some. So I'm not going to call this rubber match. I'm just going to say this is a good old reunion match between the two of us. And I don't know if I'm going to win this match. I don't know if Brooklyn's going to win this match. But I do know one thing for certain, or maybe two things for certain. I know that he's going to try his best. And I know I'm going to try my best to get the W tonight. But the most important thing is that I know, and according to the guitar maestro himself, I know that he and me are both going to make sure that this is one of the most entertaining matches that you have ever seen. Because I think I'll speak for him in this instance, because we both do it for you, the people.
All right, those are good promos, man. That's Ace's stuff right there. So we're gonna get right into the match. Starting with round number one. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. And, of course, keep hands on screen at all times. Gentlemen, any questions as we get into this?
What's the Vegas line on either one of us answering a bonus question in round one?
Possible. You never know. Let's get into it. Question 1 is going to come to you from the category of horror icons. The question is, at the end of Halloween H2O, what pins the man wearing Michael's mask up against a tree where Laurie then decapitates him? This is a good movie. I like this one. I don't think it's great, but there are things about it that I really like. I hate the design of Michael Myers in this movie, though. It makes me really upset.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's too clean.
Yeah, it was a little cheap at points.
3, 2, 1. Pens down dimension. Am I right? Let's go to Brooklyn.
Bus? Question mark?
We will go to Zaddeus.
It's the ambulance. The ambulance he's in. I think so. No, it's not. I don't think so.
So the answer we have is a van. So I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
And then you can challenge if you would like.
No, because in hindsight, I kind of actually think it's the coroners or whatever the coroners drive and stuff like that. So I don't think it's the ambulance. It's in hindsight. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I won't
All
challenge.
right, so no challenge.
No.
Okay, so no perfect rounds today. So we're gonna get on to the next question, which is in the category of Alien versus Predator. Which Predator film was the first to feature predator creatures who walk on 4 legs?
Oh.
I filmed a couple matches tonight. This is the second match. We had logged it earlier, so we're filming this on a Tuesday night. These guys got this put together pretty quickly, so that was nice. That was nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Is it ABP Requiem?
And Brooklyn.
I just said Predators plural.
Predators plural is the correct answer. So Brooklyn will hit that point, making it 1-0 as we get into your third question of the round, which is in the category of Marvel. Who plays Ginger Ale in Kingsman: The Golden Circle? This is one of those movies that I like to say is fucking awful. Just a travesty. I always say that I got really, really bad news right before I went to go see this movie about something in my family. And I always thought that was why I didn't like the movie. And then I rewatched it, and no, it just fucking sucks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus.
Hope this is the character she played. Halle Berry?
And Brooklyn.
I also hope this is the character she plays, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry is correct. So it is 2-1 as we get into your next question in the category of Middle Earth. Who is the first member of the Fellowship to leave the Fellowship in the Fellowship of the Ring? I've seen these movies. I'm just kidding. I love them. I love them so much.
How long has it been since you last watched the trilogy?
2, 1. Pens down. Actually, it's been the longest stretch in a while because I'm not playing anymore, so I've taken a bit of a break. But it's been like 5 months.
Wow. Go ahead.
Boromir.
We will go to Zaddeus.
I put Aragorn.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Gandalf. Fly, you fools.
Right. Yeah.
So, both incorrect, but we're going to move on to the next question in Wizarding World. What is Slughorn disguised as the first time we see him in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? This is my favorite Potter film.
I just watched the pitch fitting before this.
It's my favorite of the books. It is my favorite movie in the series. Big fan. Think it's excellent. Excellent. Albeit gray.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Brooklyn's first repeat. What is Slughorn disguised as the first time we meet him in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? The only thing I don't like about this movie was the marketing. They did that thing where they put the title and it didn't fit the posters. So the posters said like Re-Pot and the Half-Blood Pry. It was super obnoxious. Go look at the cover of the DVD and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Or any of the posters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Zaddeus.
Complete guess. A dresser / wardrobe.
You're on the right track in Brooklyn.
A lot of people actually don't know this. This is Andrew Barra's acting debut in the Wizarding World. So
that is incorrect. We were looking for a chair. A chair. So we will get into your next question in the category of fandom quotes. Which MCU hero said the quote, "So I ask you, as both warrior and king, how long do you think you can keep your friend safe from me?" Quotes are a fickle beast. A lot of the time, you're like, "Oh, I think I know that quote." Then it winds up you've never even seen the film, so who knows? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Pens down. Let's go to Brooklyn.
Thanos, but I think I'm wrong.
You are, and Zaddeus.
T'Challa.
T'Challa is correct. So T'Challa, the Black Panther, is correct. So Zaddeus will tie it up 2-2 as we get into your next question in the category of DreamWorks. What is the subtitle to the Captain Underpants DreamWorks film?
God.
A classic cinematic experience. This came out the same day as Wonder Woman. I saw Wonder Woman first, and then I said, Maggie, let's go see Captain Underpants. And she said, I don't want to marry you anymore. And I said, oh, okay. So I went alone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brooklyn. And let's start with Brooklyn.
Hey, guys, he's not wearing pants.
And Zaddeus.
I can't write all the time, but I said the return to Socket Biting Boys. A constant story.
I think that's one of the books. But the answer is the first epic movie. So both incorrect. Move on to the next question in the category of the worlds of DC. Who plays Amanda Waller in both of the Suicide Squad films?
Tim, have you ever seen the movie Epic Movie?
Yes. Many times.
I didn't think there was a person who has also watched it more than once.
When it came out, I watched it a lot. I haven't seen it in 10 plus years, but 5.
We watched it on the grade 8 graduation trip back
Hands
with my
down.
principal and vice principal.
That's gross. Let's go to Zaddeus.
That's horrible. Viola Davis.
And Brooklyn.
Based on my recommendation alone, Viola Davis, because I was like, Scary Movie 3 is okay.
3-3 as we get into your next question in the category of Pixar. In Incredibles 2, Frozone approaches Bob and Helen to tell them about going to see Winston at what kind of location? I said this in the last match we recorded. I don't have my Miller Lite today, my trusty Miller Lite, because the Oktoberfest has started to come out because we're in August. So as it starts to get fall, we got the Oktoberfest. So
what kind of beer is that for those drinking along at home?
What? 5.
What kind of beer is that for those drinking along at home?
In Oktoberfest? 1. Pens down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it an IPA or a lager? Or?
It's like a lot. Yeah, it's kind of like a lager, but not really.
Okay.
Not a lager. Let's go to Zaddeus. Why not?
I just said a convention.
And Brooklyn.
I just guessed a hospital.
Both incorrect. We're looking for a motel, specifically the motel pool. So we're going to get into the final question of the round, which is in the category of Mission Impossible. In Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, who escapes the car with Ethan after it crashes into the water following the assassination of the IMF secretary? So as Brooklyn pointed out earlier, there are no perfect rounds today. So I'm going to just move that bonus question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brooklyn. Let's start with Zaddeus.
Agent Brent.
And Brooklyn.
I'm not going to reveal my answer. It's not good.
Agent Brandt is correct. So Zaddeus will take the 1-point lead, breaking that tie. It is 4-3 in favor of Zaddeus coming out of round 1. So Brooklyn has 2 repeats remaining, and Zaddeus has all 3, and both have their challenges. As we're going to get into round number 2, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each of you are going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin the first time, you can keep it, or you can choose to spin again, but you have to keep what you spin the second time. Each question is going to be worth 2 points apiece, unless, of course, you decide to check to multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1, and stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout. And the categories on the wheel today are as follows: scores and soundtracks, Alien vs. Predator, Pixar, Marvel, YA, Disney live action, Mission Impossible, and horror icons. So, Zaddeus, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Brooklyn?
I'm going to defer to my good friend here.
All right. Well, I'm not playing Zaddeus, but I'll get the wheel to spin.
No, I'm sorry. My other good friend here. My mistake.
All right. Here you go, Brooklyn. This is your spin. And it lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Let's spin again.
Okie dokie. This is what you're stuck with. Mission Impossible.
Fuck. All right.
All right. Brooklyn, here are your questions in Mission Impossible. Are you ready?
No, not at all.
Which Mission Impossible film features Ethan having to steal a payload out of the back of a moving airplane?
Mission Impossible 2.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus, chance for a 2-point steal. 5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question?
I can. That is Zaddeus' first repeat. Which Mission Impossible film features Ethan having to steal a payload out of the back of a moving airplane?
I'm between two. I'm going to say Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
That is correct for a big 2-point steal. All right, Brooklyn, your next question. How many Mission Impossible films does Ving Rhames appear in?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, 4, B, 3, C, 5, or D, 6.
Well, 4.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus' chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, 4, B, 3, C, 5, D, 6?
I'm going to say, I'm going to say 6.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. All right, Brooklyn, your next question. How does Sarah Davies, the woman who leaves the party with Ethan, die at the beginning of Mission Impossible?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, stabbed, B, shot, C, an explosion, or D, drowns.
What's going to get Tom Cruise pissed off the most? It's Mission Impossible. She dies in an explosion.
It's incorrect. Zaddeus' chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, stabbed, B, shot, C, explosion, D, drowns?
Sarah's girlfriend. Her wife. She's stabbed.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. All right, Brooklyn, your next question. In Mission Impossible 3, what Asian country does Ethan have to get the rabbit's foot from?
Blah. Blah. I'm torn between two, but we're going to go to multiple choice and see if either one of them pop up.
All right, your options are A, China, B, India, C, Japan, D, the Philippines.
So neither one of them appeared. I was thinking of Thailand or Vietnam. Can I just hear the multiple choice options one more time?
Yes, you can. Is it A, China, B, India, C, Japan, D, Philippines?
Well, we're going to hope that it was like the year of the rabbit or something in China. So it's China.
That is correct for 1 point.
Let's go.
All right, and your final question, Brooklyn. In order to escape the police in Mission Impossible Fallout, Ethan joins Luther and Benji on what type of transportation after kidnapping Solomon Lane?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a train, B, a plane, C, a helicopter, or D, a boat.
A boat.
That is correct for 1 point. So Brooklyn gets his total up to 5, but with the steals, Zaddeus is up to 8. So we will bring back the wheel, and this is the spin for Zaddeus.
Good job, good sir.
Sure. Let's say that.
You never get Joe's last one, so you did good.
No.
It lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep that or spin again, Zaddeus?
I feel like something really wants us to take this, but we'll see if it comes up again next. So spin again.
Okay. This is what you're stuck with.
Scores and soundtracks.
Lands on Spinner's Choice.
God
wow.
fucking damn it.
Do you need the categories again, Zaddeus?
No, I'm going to go YA.
YA? Okay.
Yeah.
I will be giving you your questions in the category of YA because I'm the only one here. All right. Zaddeus, your questions in YA. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which YA film is the only one to feature a post-credit scene?
Oh. Multiple choice. That's a good one.
All right. Your options are A, Catching Fire, B, The Scorch Trials, C, Breaking Dawn Part 1, or D, Divergent.
Oh, Breaking Down Part 1.
That is correct for 1 point.
They get the invitation, the news about the baby and stuff.
Yep. All right, your next question. How does 4 kill Eric in Insurgent?
Who's Eric? I think multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, strangles him, B, breaks his neck, C, stabs him, or D, shoots him.
Can I hear the choices one more time?
Yes, you can. Is it A, strangles him, B, breaks his neck, C, stabs him, or D, shoots him?
I'm not sure if this was Jack Courtney's character or not. I'm going to say strangles him.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, strangles him, B, breaks his neck, C, stabs him, or D, shoots him?
Breaks his neck.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for shoots him.
I was going to say, watch me stab again.
All right, so your next question. Who plays Jansen in the Scorch Trials?
What is his name? Jansen. I think I. Crap.
3.
Aiden Gillen.
That is correct for 2.
Wow. Okay.
Sick pull. That was nice.
I was like, what's Littlefinger's name?
All right, your next question. In Divergent, what happens to the kids who flunk out of Dauntless?
I was multiple choice just because I'm between two answers.
All right, your options are A, they are executed, B, they are sent back to their previous faction, C, they are submitted to reconditioning, or D, they become factionless.
Oh. Who flunk out of Dauntless? I believe they become they're sent back to their original tribe B.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, chance for 1 point steal. Is it A, they are executed, B, they are sent back to their previous faction, C, they are submitted to reconditioning, or D, they become factionless?
They become factionless?
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And Zaddeus, your final question. How many surviving victors vote on Coin's plan to have a symbolic Hunger Games at the end of Mockingjay Part 2? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. How many surviving victors vote on Coin's plan to have a symbolic Hunger Games at the end of Mockingjay Part 2?
Surviving victors. I'm going to multiple choice.
All right, your options are A5, B7, C9, or D10.
Wow. Wow, I'm glad I did that. Um, can I hear the choices one more time?
Yes, you can. Is it A5, B7, C9, or D10?
How can you survive a bitch of vote? Coins plan. We can go with the number I was close to, 5.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A5, B7, C9, or D10?
7.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. So at the end of round number 2, I have Zaddeus in the lead 11-7. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Here's how this is going to work. It's the betting round. I'm going to say a category, and then you are going to have to decide if you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points, and we will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have run out of questions. So, gentlemen, Zaddeus, you have 1 repeat remaining. Brooklyn, you have 2. Any questions?
I'm good.
Okay. Then the first category that you can bet points on is going to be scores and soundtracks. Let's get bets, starting with Brooklyn.
We're going aggressive.
Okay, and Zaddeus.
I'm going to say 0. I'm going to kid myself if it's Kiss from a Rose.
All right, your question. Michael Giacchino composed the score for how many Star Wars films?
God. Whoa. All right.
It's a lot of emotions in one sentence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Pens down. Let's start with Zaddeus, who bet 0.
I'm just going to say 4.
And Brooklyn.
3?
Both incorrect. We were looking for 1. Just Rogue.
Wow.
Just Rogue.
Oh, okay. So just Rogue 1. Fuck. I thought he wanted to fuck.
All right. So it is 5-11. It is a 6-point game as we get into the next category, which is going to be the category of DreamWorks animation. Let's get bets, starting with Zaddeus.
Sarah.
And Brooklyn.
If all boy put it best, we're going down swinging.
All right. Your question in the category of DreamWorks. Name both DreamWorks films that are spin-offs of DreamWorks franchises. Brooklyn hits this, we will move on to the next question. But if he misses that, then we are done.
We're going to the next question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Zaddeus, who bet 0.
I was saying Puss in Boots and Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
That one was straight to DVD. Joseph King of Dreams, starring Ben Affleck. We'll go to Brooklyn.
Puss in Boots and Penguins in Madagascar.
That is correct. So Brooklyn will get those 2 points back. It is now 7-11. Again, a 4-point game as we get into the third question of the round, which is going to be in the category of the worlds of DC. Let's get bets, starting with Brooklyn.
Yeah, still the same.
All right, and Zaddeus.
Just maybe 1.
Okay. The question in the worlds of DC. In Justice League, who is the first one to join Bruce and Diana as a member of the team? Math. I've got it, but I'm really bad at saying it. I don't have anyone to banter with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Brooklyn first.
Flash.
And Zaddeus.
I said Barry Allen / Flash.
We can accept both of those answers. So it is 12-9 now, a 3-point game as we get into the penultimate question, which is going to be the category of Alien versus Predator. Let's get bets, starting with Brooklyn.
Come on, Alien.
And Zaddeus.
Yeah, this is my purview. I win 0.
All right. So if Brooklyn hits this, we will move on to the final question. If Brooklyn misses this, Zaddeus will win. The question is, Dallas holds what position aboard the Nostromo in Alien? Five, four.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's Brooklyn's second repeat. Dallas holds what position aboard the Nostromo in Alien?
All right. Is the...
Five, four, three, two, one. Pens down. I love watching players go, yeah, well, this is what it is. Let's go to Zaddeus, who bet 0.
Literally just put lieutenant, maybe.
And Brooklyn.
Captain, question mark?
We're moving on to the final question.
Good job, Brooklyn.
Correct. So Brooklyn will hit that for 2 points, making it 11-12. 1 point game, 1 question remaining. And the category is James Bond. All right. Let's get bets, starting with Brooklyn.
All right. We're going to try one.
Okay. And Zaddeus.
Hey, I'm cool with going to sudden death, so let's go.
All right. Here's the situation. If Brooklyn hits this, we're going to sudden death. If Brooklyn misses it, Zaddeus will win the match. Here's the question. At the beginning of No Time to Die, Bond is at what type of location when a bomb goes off in Italy?
Okay.
There was a typo, and I had a mild panic attack. But I think
Aren't those the worst?
well, considering Nick writes 20,000 questions a day, if there's one typo, yeah, let it pass. Do you know how many mistakes I make in the edit? 4,500 every day. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zaddeus, who bet 0.
It's a graveyard.
And Brooklyn.
Yeah, I said cemetery / tombstone.
Yeah.
We are going to
Let's go.
sudden death. We are all tied up 12-12. So here is what is going to happen. We are back to standard round 1 rules. Your repeats will carry over. So each of you have 1 repeat remaining. Your challenges are still intact. And we are going to move on to sudden death, like I said. So your first question. Do you have questions about how this is going to work, guys?
We still have, so I have 1 repeat and he has 2.
No,
I have one.
There's 1. Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your first question. In The Empire Strikes Back, what planet does Luke first see the ghost of Obi-Wan on? This is tense. As Brooklyn said, he makes it entertaining for us, the people. That's the truth. 5, 4,
We both do it for him.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brooklyn, we'll start with you.
Dagobah?
And Zaddeus.
Is it hot?
And your winner, Zaddeus.
Nice.
Man,
Good job.
Hoth is the correct answer, but holy moly, what a match. It was looking grim there for a while. Not gonna lie to you guys. Round 2 was a little rough for both of the players. Zaddeus got spinner's choice, but you know, the YA questions, a couple of them that just didn't fall his way. Brooklyn was potentially in knockout territory and got lucky with some steals and then playing a really solid round 3, pushing it to sudden death. But sudden death, luck of the draw. It's a Star Wars question, and Zaddeus was able to pull the answer. But Brooklyn named a planet from that film, so that's better than some other people can do, and they get Star Wars questions. So good shit. Really great match. Brooklyn, we're going to start with you tonight. Brooklyn, great job.
That was a lot of fun.
It looked like it was going against you the whole time, but then you came back and forced it to sudden death. We haven't seen a lot of sudden death in Fandom this year, but you forced it this time. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm always gonna I think I'm gonna be kind of kicking myself for not betting to in James Bond because of hindsight. I think my reasoning was that if I go one and miss, there's still a chance that he for some reason bets 2, and then I might have a chance to win. And then even if he bets 1, and I don't know, I was I probably should have went 2, but I almost want to talk to Cody afterwards and be like, hey, what is the correct thing to do in that scenario? Because I think James Bond is I would say I'm the 45% of I could possibly get it, but also there's also I'd say a good 55% chance that I miss it. But it's also I love that I got to play Zaddeus. That was very fun. We got to keep it close considering like you mentioned, round 2 was pretty fucking rough. But yeah, I get to make song promos now, and it's great. So I like to just gets the creative juices going.
Absolutely. Well, Brooklyn, we loved having you tonight. You played really great. You made it a really exciting one when it looked like, hey, maybe it might not be. You made it fun. You made it really interesting. So good job. And we will see you again soon as we move over to the Z-Man Zaddeus. Zaddeus, you're having a little bit of a comeback here in Fandom Fights. How you feeling, man?
Wow, this one was close, and like I said in the beginning, I hope the people enjoyed it, cause woo, and go all props to Brooklyn because he killed it in that last round, and even though he put himself down, he navigated through the second round of a category he did not know well, and then he stole some from my choice, and obviously I need to watch more the Divergent movies again because damn, but I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good overall. Have a little mission in mind. Just hopefully I can accomplish it right now. Well, I'm still on the track to get it done. So hopefully I can get there. And I won't say what the mission is just yet. But if I can do it, when I do it, I'll let the cat out the bag. But I'm feeling good. I'm having fun. And even when I was losing, I was still having fun. It's good to be winning and having more fun also.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Absolutely. You're 3-0 this season. You're playing you're having, like I said, a bit of a comeback. I think you're now 5-7, getting your record up in higher than it was before. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, right.
You're 3-0 this season. You haven't lost yet this season, and that's awesome. I love seeing you here having fun. I'm glad you're having fun, and this is great. This is awesome. I already asked you how you're feeling, but I'm just excited for you, man.
Thanks, man. And I'm glad the match went the way it did with that Star Wars question, because I was thinking they got it too, but I just remember Luke almost died, and I'm like, what's the name of the ice planet? And then I'm like, okay, that's why I had a question in my mind. I'm like, is it hot? Or yeah. So thankfully it was that, and I was kicking myself a little bit with the DC question in round 3, and then the James Bond one a little bit, but I'll just say James Bond is not my best, so I just went. It just happened to be a question from a movie I've seen. So
that's fair. That's how that usually goes. With Zaddeus, good shit. I'm excited to hear about what this plan is for you. I'm looking forward to it. But you're having a great comeback year. I love to see it. So Zaddeus, we will see you soon with another match, but thank you for being here, man. And what a great match. What a great Fandom match. Brooklyn playing great. Zaddeus playing great. Good promos up at the top too. This is a fun time. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. Thank you to Nick behind the scenes for writing the match, and to Brooklyn and Zaddeus for playing. And I've been Tim. We'll see you real soon with the next match, but until then, have a good one.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.